Picture this. Two guys, same income, same age, same starting point 15 years ago. Guy number one has $72,000 in investments. He's been doing everything right, contributing every month, no debt, no big mistakes. Guy number two just crossed $1 million. Here's the brutal truth about that gap. Guy number two is not working 14 times harder. He's not smarter, he didn't get lucky, he probably doesn't even earn twice what guy number one earns. The difference isn't effort, it's compound interest finally hitting its exponential phase. The math that felt painfully slow for 15 years just flipped a switch. And once you truly understand why, understand the actual mechanics, you will never look at your early investing years the same way again. My name is Joey, and on this channel, I want to teach you how to save, invest, use, and grow your money so you can have more freedom and retire earlier without depending on the government. Subscribe to the channel and like this video.
Here's the thing nobody tells you about building wealth. The first million feels like climbing Everest barefoot. The second million? More like a brisk morning walk. And I don't say that as a motivational metaphor, I say it as a mathematical fact. Most people in their 30s who are saving and investing, doing everything right, are living through what I call the valley of financial despair. They're contributing every month, they're watching the market, they've read all the articles about compound interest, and yet their portfolio crawls. $42,000, $61,000, $89,000. Progress feels agonizingly slow. It feels like the math isn't working. According to Vanguard's 2024 data, the median 401k balance for Americans aged 35 to 44 is around $76,000. Median. That means half of all working Americans who've been contributing for 15 plus years have less than $76,000 after 15 years of doing the right thing.
Charlie Munger, Warren Buffett's right-hand man at Berkshire Hathaway, famously said the first $100,000 is a bitch, but you gotta do it. He wasn't joking, and he was talking about $100K at a time when it carried the purchasing power of today's $400K. So why does the first million feel like pushing a boulder uphill, while wealthy people seem to generate money effortlessly? It's not luck, it's not connections, it's not even exceptional income. It's one thing: the mathematical acceleration of compound interest at scale. Let me show you the exact numbers, because once you see this math, you'll never look at the slow phase the same way again. Let's use $10,000 per year, about $833 per month. Achievable on a $75,000 to $100,000 salary if you're disciplined. We'll use a 7% annual return, the S&P 500's historical inflation-adjusted average. The grind, years 1 to 15. After 15 years of consistent $10K per year investing, you have approximately $251,000. You personally invested $150,000. The market contributed $101,000 in returns. That feels decent, but slow. You've been at this for a decade and a half, and you're not even at $250,000. The math feels broken. Here's where it gets interesting. The acceleration, years 15 to 25. In the next decade, you again invest $100,000 of your own money, $10K per year, but your portfolio jumps from $251,000 to approximately $525,000. The market contributed $274,000 in that single decade alone, nearly 3 times what you personally put in. The flip, years 25 to 35. Now the machine is running. In the final decade, you again invest $100,000 of your own money, but your portfolio explodes from $525,000 to approximately $1,080,000. The market generated $455,000 in that one decade, more than every dollar you personally invested across your entire 35-year journey combined. You invested $350,000 over 35 years. The market gave you $730,000 back, but $455,000 of that, more than half your lifetime market return, came in the final 10 years. Let that land. One decade,
more than all your personal contributions, ever.
Why the second million comes faster. Once you hit $1 million at 7% annual returns, your portfolio generates $70,000 per year in passive growth before you contribute a single dollar. If you're still adding $10K per year, you're building $80,000 annually in net worth. At that rate, the second million takes roughly 9 years. The first million took over 30 years. And the ratio tells the full story. The second million builds more than 10 times faster than the average pace of the first million. This is exactly what Charlie Munger understood. This is why Warren Buffett, who started investing at age 11, accumulated 99% of his entire net worth after age 50. Not because he got smarter at 50, because the compounding machine finally hit full speed. Now here's the number that should permanently change how you see every dollar you save today. $1 invested at age 25 at 7% becomes $14.97 at age 65. $1 invested at age 35 becomes $7.61 at age 65. $1 invested at age 45 becomes $3.87 at age 65. That single dollar you invest in your mid-20s is worth nearly 4 times more than the same dollar invested in your mid-40s. Not because the interest rate is different, because time is the multiplier. And unlike money, you cannot earn more of it. Here's the psychological trap that kills most people's wealth-building journey before the hockey stick ever arrives. They look at their $42,000 portfolio and compare it to what they see online. The "I retired at 35" YouTube thumbnails, the friend who made $200K on Bitcoin, the influencer couple in their Malibu house with the infinity pool. And they think, this isn't working fast enough. Something is wrong. I should do something different. And right there, that exact thought is where the compounding machine breaks. Behavioral finance researchers call this the plateau illusion. The early years of compound growth look flat on a chart. Even when you're doing everything right, the visual progress is discouraging. So people diversify into things they don't understand. They try to time the market. They cash out. They redirect their investment capital into lifestyle upgrades. They quit. The brutal irony? These people quit during the flat phase, right before the hockey stick curve arrives. They are 1 decade away from the moment when the machine starts working for them instead of the other way around. Here's the mindset shift that changes everything. You are not saving money. You are buying future dollars at a discount. Every $1 you invest today is a contract for $14.97 delivered to you in 40 years. Every $500 you invest instead of spending is a $7,485 check waiting for you at retirement. Stop asking, how much do I have now? Start asking, how many future dollars did I buy this month? So, how do you actually survive the grind phase and reach the acceleration phase? Step 1. Automate aggressively, then ignore. The worst thing you can do during the plateau phase is check your portfolio constantly. Set up automatic contributions, 401k, Roth IRA, brokerage account, and stop watching. Every time you look at a flat line and feel the urge to make a change, your impatience is trying to steal your future. Set it, forget it. Let the machine run. Step 2. Never cash out. Not once. The biggest threat to long-term compounding is not market crashes, it's voluntary withdrawals. According to Fidelity, 35% of workers cash out their 401k instead of rolling it over when they change jobs. That resets the compounding clock entirely. Plus, you pay income tax and a 10% penalty. Never cash out. Step 3. Calculate every big purchase in future dollars. Before any significant discretionary purchase, do this calculation. How much is this worth if I invest it instead for 35 years at 7%? A $15,000 car upgrade at age 30 is $160,000 at retirement. A $5,000 luxury vacation at 28 is $85,000 at retirement. When you see the real price, the trade-off becomes visceral. Step 4. Route 50% of every raise directly to investments. The goal is to keep lifestyle growth below income growth.
When you get a raise, immediately redirect at least half the net increase into investments before it ever hits your checking account. You will never miss what you never see.
Step 5. Print the curve and put your dot on it. Download a compound interest growth chart. Put a red dot on where you are today. The flat early part isn't failure. It's the foundation that makes the hockey stick possible. The curve is already loading. You just need to stay in the game long enough for it to launch. The first million is hard, but it is only hard in the early years. Understand the math and you'll realize the value you're walking through right now isn't failure, it's the buildup. The exponential phase is already loading in the background. Every dollar you don't pull out, every month you don't miss a contribution is buying you future dollars at a steep discount. Subscribe to this channel if you want to keep running the math other people avoid. And check out this next video. We break down the 5 levels of wealth and exactly which one you're standing in right now.